I'm Hayes Lord, Bicycle Program Coordinator. We're here to talk to you today about the different types of on-street bicycle designs that is making this a world-class cycling city. The types of facilities that we are designing are based on the roadway width, the traffic volumes, the different type of vehicles that travel on the roadway, as well as the various safety features. So as you will see, we will be designing bike lanes, bike paths, and bike routes on roads that fit within our New York City Bicycle Master Plan.
My name is Preston Johnson. I'm a project manager for the bicycle program at DOT. Bike lanes are the most commonly used bicycle facility in New York City. We love to use them when we have enough width on the street. Bike lanes provide a defined place on the street. It's a safe place for cyclists to ride. Motorists will know where the bikes will be on the street, and it makes it a safer street for all street users. Putting the bike lane on the left side of the street provides protection against cyclists being doored. They're more likely to be doored from the driver's side door when the bike lane is on the right side of the street. Buffered bike lanes are also a great way to reduce traffic speeds by reducing the width of the street. That encourages a traffic calming effect that makes drivers feel like they should slow down. Here's the 5-foot width of a bike lane, and then 3-foot buffer right outside of the parking lane and the moving lane over here.
I'm Alan Ma, project manager with the DOT. So I'm here to talk about our innovative on-street Class 1 bicycle paths. Our main goals and objectives here on 9th Avenue were to provide a well-organized street and to provide safety enhancements for all users, that's cyclists, pedestrians, and yes, even motorists. The parking has been pulled away from the curb, providing space for a curbside bicycle path. The floating parking now provides a physical barrier between moving traffic and the new curbside bicycle path. So another big change you'll see is those concrete islands. More trees, more plantings, a lot more flowers, really softens a rather harsh streetscape. So with 9th Avenue being so wide, these concrete islands really narrow the roadway for pedestrians, making it safer for them to cross, as well as provides an area of refuge. As you move to the end of the block, we have these dedicated left turn bays, allowing cars to move through the intersection without any obstruction. And to mitigate the left turn conflict of vehicles going over the bicycle path, we installed these new bicycle signals. These signals are a different phase from moving traffic, allow the cyclist to move through the intersection without any interruption or any conflicts of cars.
On narrow streets, curbside lanes are a great option when there's not enough room for a standard bike lane. Here we have a green painted, high visibility bike lane that provides extra warning for drivers so that they don't park and block the bike lane. It also provides a traffic calming effect that warns motorists that this is an area where there are going to be cyclists.
My name is Ryan Respecki. I'm a project manager at the DOT in the bicycle program. We're on Thompson Street in Greenwich Village. Thompson is one of our newer Class 3 facilities. We implement a Class 3 shared lane when the street is not wide enough to accommodate a Class 1 protected path or Class 2 standard 5-foot bike lane. Class 3 route does not have a striped bicycle lane, but there are other markings. There's a bike symbol as well as sharrows or chevrons. In addition, there is signage along the street indicating that this street is a bike route. In cases where there is curbside parking, like on Thompson, we put the markings 11 feet from the curb so that cyclists, if they follow the markings, will be safely outside the door zone. In addition, we stripe the parking lane, which further delineates the space. Class 3 shared routes provide important connections to Class 1 and Class 2 lanes. A Class 3 lane tells vehicles that cyclists will be traveling along this route and that they have a right to the space.
So with our expanding bicycle network, we've made it here today all the way from 23rd and 9th Avenue down to Grand Street and Wooster Street without leaving a bicycle facility. So here on Grand Street, we have an on-street Class 1 bicycle facility again, protected path. Similar to 9th Avenue, parking has been removed from the curb to provide room for an on-street bicycle path. So the difference between 9th Avenue and Grand Street is that Grand Street's a little narrow roadway, one lane of travel, slower speeds. So to mitigate the turn conflicts between vehicles and cyclists, we have on-street pavement markings for vehicles, which is represented here with these ELT, as well as signage. As you can see at the end of the block, we have signage for a vehicle telling them to be cautious, to yield to the cyclists. And for cyclists, we have this green paint closer to the intersection. The green paint stop, warning the cyclist that he's moving out of a safer zone and into the mixing zone, and it turns into the shared markings here on the road as well. This design is all done by on-street pavement markings. It's a simpler implementation and more cost-effective.
The facilities that we are designing are encouraging more and more cyclists to jump onto the road and ride